AI can supplement that first layer, but it cannot replace the problem solving as of today by what a human can do and lend to this experience.
I'll tell you what we're looking at. We've had several conversations with Elisa AI,
Yeah.
and really, again, it's not to replace our leasing staff. It is to supplement the support of after hours leasing. Because
Yeah.
if you didn't know this figure, approximately 35% of your leasing happens after the leasing office closes, and it
Oh,
happens between the hours of 8 p.m. and 2 a.m., right? That's when people are like, oh, maybe I should start looking for an apartment. Well,
yeah.
guess what? No one is open during those times, right?
Okay.
And to tell you, as a GM in a former life, when I was a GM,
Yeah.
I would purposefully do a program called Late Night Leasing, in which I would have food at the office and we would have the office open till like 11 or midnight on purpose. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Because earlier on, I recognized that the people that are at our community either have classes that are going late, or if
Yeah.
I was on my family property, people were working maybe one or two jobs, and they didn't
Yeah.
get back home till 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Well, what is the by far the last thing you want to do when you get home? Cook dinner, right? So let us
Yes.
support that by having like a late night, you know, uh, you know, a late night kind of come to the office, enjoy a meal, let's talk. And it would also be able to support, the aspect of finals week on the student housing side. So we would be strategic. We know people are studying. You're already up, come by the office. The office will be open late. It's called Late Night Leasing. And it was such a big hit. You would never imagine that many people showing up at the office at 10, 11 midnight, right? We do like
Yep.
midnight breakfast as well, breakfast at midnight. And,
Wow.
it's just fun. It's interactive. It's also me as an operator and a manager knowing what my residents are going through at that time, right? It's
Yeah.
like, it's not real breakfast. It's breakfast at midnight because I think they're
Yeah.
studying. I know they're
Yeah.
studying. They have
Yeah.
finals the next week.
Yeah.
Hey, take a break, come grab a bite to eat. Let's talk. Let's have a human conversation. And let me plant the seed in your mind to start thinking about housing so that when you're done with finals, that's the next thing that will be on your mind, right?
Yeah.
Let's take care of your housing. Or right then and there, they'd be like, hey, I don't have a lot of time. Can I just renew my lease? And there would be maybe a special or an incentive associated with coming to midnight leasing or midnight breakfast. Um, and we would cater the breakfast. It would be this whole thing, right? But that is intentional programming, right?
Yeah.
Not just a random pizza party on a Thursday afternoon, right? That doesn't do anything for your community. But when you put yourself in the shoes of the customer that you're serving, um, that's monumental, right? And you see the
Yeah.
difference, right? It's like no one would ever think that. But, as we started understanding that a majority of the leasing happens after hours, there's companies like Elise AI, and I think they do a great job.
They do. I've
I've
heard a
had
lot.
conversations with them about being able to interact with the leads that are coming in during those late night hours. So that first thing in the morning, we have a bucket of leads that we're working through. That's huge. That's
Yeah.
huge. And so when people are like, "Oh, we're behind, we didn't get a lot of traffic this week," it's probably because you missed the majority of the traffic because
Yeah.
either your website didn't convert them, you didn't have a chat bot, you didn't have something like Elise AI to support those conversations, and they moved on. You weren't available, they
Mhm.
didn't get any sort of response,
Yeah.
and they moved on to your competitors, ultimately, at the end of the day.
I think this is so true. We also have a team that has to cater to all time zones, and you're right.
Mhm.
I mean, a kid who is looking for housing,
Especially international students, right? They don't care that it's midnight in the United States.
they don't. They don't. First of all, I think Teddy, what we have to do is we have to form a club called Breakfast at Midnight, and you have to have
Oh,
account
awesome.
fee in. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm thinking about waffles and pancakes at midnight. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a hit. You should trademark if you can. Trademark that name. Breakfast at
Midnight
Midnight Club.
breakfast, midnight leasing
Yeah.
breakfast. I mean, it's
Mid-
just what I did when I was trying to build community at the
Wow.
properties that I supported. And it was unique, it was different. And that's all I'm saying, right? That's all I'm saying at the end of the day. What do you do uniquely at your property to build community
Yeah.
and
I
show the residents
That's
that you're
that's
listening,
that's
right?
powerful.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah. That's really powerful. And at the same time, that shows that you are there to take that extra step for them.